All right, so you've gone through and you've created this, you've added the end tail, the rear tail. What we're going to be doing now is we're going to go through and we're going to start, we may go through and we'll add the bottom wing, the dowels and the top wing this video. So to do that, we're going to come across over here and we need to place. So let's place an object and let's start with the bottom wing. And drop it in, press escape to say farewell. Now we need to have these holes facing upwards because that's what holds up the top wing. If we come over here, you'll see that the dowels go in and create a nice tension across there and provide support plus aesthetics. So coming back to our model, after you've placed that, utilize that constrain tool, C for shortcut, and we want to come through and find the center of that sketch that we drew there. And we're going to flip it over. I mean, technically we could just use this sketch. In fact, I'm going to because I'm just here. Select that sketch, that center point there, and I'm going to press OK and see what happens. All right, so it's got mine going upside down. So to fix that, I'm going to come across here. I'm going to hide that aspect there because we don't want to see everything. We're working on the bottom wing now. I'm going to open up the bottom wing by clicking that. I'm then going to come across and right click the mate and go edit. And I'm just going to select the aligned function there. The second one across and press OK. Now we can spin it and move it up and down, but it's locked in. I'm going to move it below. I'm going to change my angle of view, or I'm going to actually go constrain, select this face, and then I'm going to come around to the bottom and select that face. I'm going to press OK. And now you can see it's locked in to the bottom. I can't move it up and down. I can just spin it. The thing that does kind of annoy me with this program is that it doesn't link things into being solid objects. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I have yet to figure that out. From here, I want you to spin around and I want you to have a slightly angled view like this so you can see what's going on. We then need to come through and we're going to go constrain once again, and we're going to use that angle tool. So click angle, click the 2 point, so angle is the second little drawing across there. Click the direction angle, the 2 one, with the 2 there. First select the face of the plane, face of the front of the plane body, and then select that there. Now automatically it's going to want to link it to 0 degrees. And press OK. So now we've locked this in, it's not going anywhere. That's the 3 points of connection. We're now going to add some dowels. So come through, go place, and we want to find our dowel posts. Double click, and something we didn't do was add color to these. I'm going to show you how to do that later after they've been, or add a texture after they've been added. So add 4 of those. So I did that by clicking, then clicking, then clicking, then clicking, then press escape. You can also, once you've got one down in, you could copy and paste it. That also works. Go to constrain, select the center line of that, of one of the dowel posts, and choose a hole and select the center line of that. Now, as you can see, you're gonna have, because we're running with a hole in something now, we've got to come through and find that center line a little bit differently, but that'll do. And then press OK, and you see that that's sitting in there. Then come up and go constrain the bottom edge there to, and you're going to have to move this around a bit to get that, but to the bottom edge in there. So you're after seeing just one circle on the bottom and saying click, and then press OK. Now, don't worry that that dowel can still spin. It doesn't matter. For our drawing, it's fine. For now, go through and do the other posts. I'm going to pause the video and I'll show you what to do after it's done. Wow, turns out it's a lot quicker putting those posts in when I don't have to explain it. From here, we're going to go through and we're going to add that top wing. So to do that, come across and go place. Find the top wing right there, and place that. Just one of those will do. Press escape. First thing we're going to do is, as always, we don't really need to do that. We're just going to go constrain. And I want you to find the center line of that. So this is where we need to be intentional, because this is the back of the wing. So if you go to the rear back one, find the center line of that, and then come down to the center line of one of these and press OK. And it's put that in, but it's put it in upside down. So easy way to fix that, come across, we're going to hide that bottom wing because we're not working on it. We're now working on the top wing. Open that up, right click, edit, and just flip that over and go OK. So that's now locked into that. We now want to lock the other rear hole into that one, and it's going to lock that in tight there. So flip it upside down, constraint, zoom in, get your center point. I'm going to spin back around, zoom back in, get that center point, press OK. Now, if this box pops up, it means we've asked it to do something that it cannot do. So we can edit the relationship, cancel the operation, or accept the relationship. I always generally say cancel because it's going to cause you issues later. So we're going to go constraint one more time. We're going to do the exact same thing, but we're going to choose a slightly different option. So how are we doing here? I'm struggling. So we want to go to this one here, find the center point there, come across, and we need to find that center point there. And this time we want to select the second aligned. Now that should overcome our problem. And it has. So generally if it comes up with a pop-up message like that, it's just because you're asking it to align something that it can't actually do. And it's saying, hang on, I can't do that. Once again, you're saying it to be in two different points at one time. The final thing we need to do is lock this down. Come through, go constraint, come in, and I always like to just choose the very, you know what, we're going to do it a little bit easier. Come across, select the top of your plane there, and select the bottom of that. And that's going to link up there and be perfect. That's now set solid. That will not move. That is locked in and solid. Yeah. Fantastic. Good job on finishing yet another video. We've got one more video to go and then you will have completed your plane. Maybe two. Have a great day and remember, you're a champion.